curious how they idle about. Hmm. Feeble little mortals, all you will ever be. Fascinating creature, that one. If not for his insistence on talking.
Master. How are you feeling?
Thou art afraid your friend is absent currently.
Very well.
Hmm.
Are you perhaps the same from our previous encounter?
No. Though I know thy face.
How many of you are there?
I have given thee one gift. I do not give such things for free. Less you wish to know, a price must be paid.
What is the price?
The only thing that matters for ones like me and you. One question, one vial.
Wolf's blood.
And your question?
Which one of you is the true Ulster?
Ah, that is an interesting question. To give you a better answer, I ask you one question. What makes someone true? Name, body, or blood?
Those are all parts of the whole, but I did not pay for a riddle.
Clever. Very well. How do I answer this? Asta is the name of the Lord of Blood. Though the body is not Asta, and the mind fragmented. To what extent I do not know. But I know of at least 6. The one you call Asta is the newest. Does that answer satisfy?
It makes me want to ask more, but I do not have the price to pay. It answers enough. Thank you.
With not intruding on anything?
No, not at all.
Since when did that one start speaking? That's a rare thing. Whenever I was around in the lab, I believe that I saw them as quite silent. Rather a strange part for a time. Did not come as it out, yeah, perhaps.
Your file returned.
Thank you. I intend to fill it and give it back. I have more questions.
Not to discuss it here. Too many.
And I shall be around for a time more.
And if you are not, then I will simply wait for your return,
Share your concerns.
whenever that might be.
There will be time for that door. Get to somewhere a little more cleaner.
Be back in a moment. Curious about something.
A word of warning, then.
But if you want, you can journey inward. Talk.
Beware the oldest. Time does not heal all wounds.
Very well.
things must be paid in blood. You will know of what I speak when the time is right. Though hopefully never.
I will heed your warning. Thank you for it. We're awfully quiet back there.
Just watching.
Never a bad thing to observe. How do you find your integration into the party?
Quite alright, at least. There's certainly different characters, to say the least, but not too bad, at least.
Yes, I find that everyone has their own strange quirks.
Somewhat relieving, I suppose, but rather than it just being all completely straightforward, I guess.
Right. Well, can't imagine we'll stay here much longer. We did what we were told to do. We came back to rest. And now we proceed as always.
Back to it yet again.
Something about them talking about it. Yeah. Delicacy of eating hearts and the process of it. Off-putting.
Does anyone else keep hearing a chicken?
If it was anyone else, I think I
No.
it seems to be more legible than
What is a chicken?
that burning blood.
Unfeathered animal.
A bird of sorts.
I have not heard any birds here.
Neither.
Some other plant that seems to alter his disposition greatly. Oh, I believe that was a wyvern blood. Or some point to it being a greater being. One that's not just something that's more than animal. Wyverns tend to be intelligent to some extent, from what I can recall. Greatly, but well, examples you alluded to. Jim.
Honestly, out of all people, I would have assumed those two be the ones that do the discussion. Especially him. He seems to eat almost anything that he can.
Suppose I'm an opportunist or a delicatessen. Or armed, perhaps.
Is this
I
about
wouldn't
the
go
eating of
that far.
hearts?
Yes.
There's all manner of things.
It would be December then. He was the one who started it.
No,
Him having to eat.
I know that. I feel like it's a
Right.
blatant giveaway of as to who would have begun it. No,
Yes.
Zenobia just tends to spout her mouth too much. There. Thank you, Zenobia, for walking over and causing them to think that we're talking behind their backs.
Hold on. No, they're not.
Really silly one.
They're not.
Not a very trusting group, then.
Trust is a rare commodity. I trust some individuals here, but not as that much.
Hard to find nowadays.
Yes, it is.
It's a fine commodity, and not many people can afford it. We are not one of the many.
Enough trust to fight along them, not enough to truly trust. A common goal, then.
You certainly have yourself an enlightened disposition today.
Perhaps.
But yes, perhaps there is a good deal of trust. Either that or perhaps desperation. The two sometimes go hand in hand. Out of curiosity, if any of you did exchange words with the tree, since that's apparently our guide, as it were, what did it ask of us? As I assume it was asking favours.
You'd assume correctly. It asked us to take care of some fire. I guess they were a mage. They were also a warrior. Took us to a realm between realms. Brought us back. We've just been here ever since.
I see.
I guess it was burning Gaia's mana, making it weaker.
Curious.
Burning
Servants
of the
of the
roots,
Dark
per se.
You could say that.
trigger happy.
and a bit jumpy.
Mayhaps.
At least you were here long enough for me to catch up, I suppose. Whatever, inevitably. I don't see everyone. There might be missing some. I assume we'll have no losses were suffered during that time.
December is the closest.
I see. Some good news then. Hopefully we'll find some form of guidance soon. I hope that isn't our destiny here. Babysit a garden.
If it was, I don't imagine any of us would stay very long.
I could not.
Mm.
I didn't devote much time to agriculture.
Thank you.
Taught myself.
Windows.
Quite hard.
Perhaps I'd stick around to be useful.
At least be some entertainment.
The closeness between them. They are two who trust, or at least put on airs.
Hi.
Hello, tree.
Do you want to gather everyone? I can get you guys moving.
Good to hear. We'll do. Alright.
Just stop being rude. Sitting on its roots.
The tree is not exactly going anywhere.
And it's normal. I guess they did manage to get you some clothes. Oh. I managed to end up in the ground. Damn.
Is it just one of those days? Oh, I understand.
It is.
Okay
that is the place that you
The
don't
pilot is
want
still
to.
not real.
Indeed.
Tree has holes, man. Watch your stuff.
It's still not fully real. That's
But
a
for
long
that
process.
corner specifically, that means still. What?
Yeah, there's one there. There's one in like the corner is just on like a safe bet. I mean, you know, like the walls are on. Yeah,
Honestly, I was curious.
all kind of real.
Can you even swim?
Okay, you guys did the trial, you saved the day, did the fun stuff. You know what I mean? It's finally time to go.
Thank fuck.
I know, thank fuck, blah blah blah. Okay, so alright, that guy though. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna like poop out a little like glowy thing. That's gonna take you to like a place that's really, really, really near.
Which, I guess,
Cabin is your safe place.
away from
Pretty
a
much, it's
coven.
gonna take you to the point where Mother's wards fully protect. So that like little surrounding
Another,
forest and then the cave entrance, all that bloody blah.
Immortal, it seems.
Cool.
Curious.
Cool.
Cool.
Understood.
Are the ones
Very
down there even listening?
We can hear you just fine.
Oh, okay, cool.
Most of them can't fit
Yes,
up here.
indeed cool. Exactly the speech I'd expect. What choice? I guess it's not the size that matters.
Okay, so I'm still talking to the tree. I can't talk to the glowy bits. So you won't have my awesome, super cool travel talk. You're just gonna have to follow a glowing fan.
We'll learn to manage, I'm sure.
I know that sounds pretty difficult to me, but okay. Everyone ready? Adventure forth!
God, I think I hate tree spirits.
You know he can still hear you.
I was about to
hope
say.
it does.
I could have sworn he was a lot more eloquent before.
I actually think this is an improvement.
Perhaps as blight creeps in and nature's power withers, it becomes more dim and strangely spirited.
The name of the thing. The One Piece reel. The faded
Oh god.
Harpy dodge.
I feel like there's a problem to mention, but I don't know what it is.
Find out.
Fade to Minon. I just said the typo.
You know, rare sight these days.
Oh my god, actually.
Oh, I could change that with it.
I mean, like, I could. What?
I was expecting it to be a lot worse in file size.
Oh, yeah, I was worried when he said that. I was like, did I upload the wrong one?
No, but I did want to say, if you need help with anything map related, like tips or whatever, like if you have any questions, just DM me.
Sure,
Hey,
absolutely. I have a lot of work to do still. Yeah?
With With the map name right next to the group name, I noticed something.
What's the... What, did I misspell something?
You missed an I.
Oh, it's my fucking keyboard. I'm blaming my keyboard. Also, I need to stop.
Domino.
Domino.
Domino. Rated Dominon. It's Italian.
Domino.
You know what? Who wants to ride on the horse?
We've seen the Dominon.
Okay.
What about the sub?
No.
Subinon.
Who wants to ride on the horse?
A few things to throw out there real quick, just for everyone. There are secret areas on the map. If you fall through the map somewhere into something, like, please let me know, because that means I fucked
You're on
up.
the horse? Okay.
You got it, boss.
Other than that, the lighting is very temporary. This was the fastest I could get the lighting up, so it's going to change drastically over time. We can have a day-night cycle, but because we have vampires in the party, I just put on night because I'm not biased.
In the bite of 87.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff to be sorted out. It's very bare bones. There's a lot more stuff going to be going into it, and a lot of like little details and stuff. This was just so I could get it. Yeah,
I have a
workable.
question.
Let's peek.
Are there any player
We'll get there
triggers from
eventually.
here to there? Where we're going?
No. There's only one current trigger that you need to worry about, and it's an interactable, so don't worry about that. God damn it. I'm gonna sort out my tracking.
That means you can stay on the seat and be perfectly fine.
Hell yeah.
Until something doesn't render, and then you're gonna be not fine.
Okay, I'm gonna switch DM model real quick and see if my German one's still about. And then I'm going to take Bessa to the place so they can know where to be.
Got it.
It is German. All of the fucking toggles are in German.
Hope you learned German.
I think these are the
Ooh,
chairs.
they're very visible.
They are very visible. That is the point.
15 megabyte.
Bye, Bessa. Have fun. Have fun, Bessa.
Once I fucked off, you guys are good to go when you're all ready. I trust you guys that once we sort out all your tracking shenanigans and all that, and just walk. The cavern itself is pretty far. You got actual forest stuff to explore.
Oh, you can sell the orbs.
Yeah, they're chairs. That's what he said.
I'm taking Bessa over to the important doors.
I was not listening to this motherfucker at all.
Yeah, the edges of the map are also very obvious at points, right?
I'm out here, fuck you guys,
like
do your shit. You
Ba,
guys are ready to go.
Enjoy your flight.
Break a leg.
Dude, this is why you can never trust Southwest.
All I'm imagining is the
UFO sighting in Faded Dominion.
How dare you?
I can't wait for the time where I'm
Just
not
silly
gonna
little
be
guy.
chilling, and you guys figure out that there's contact toggles for it to attack back.
As long as we stand in front of the horse, we'll be mostly fine.
My Hans.
The horse is indeed.
Horses are useful. They're not for eating.
Yeah, that one doesn't have any blood.
This one also doesn't have blood.
What a disappointing horse.
Wow.
Hey!
You can't even use
Kind.
it.
I can't even be tempted.
Oh, I guess that's fair. I'm just thinking you can't use it as like backup for vision.
That's what you think.
Who's the emergency ration?
Okay, well that's good. I guess. Yeah.
That's what you think.
Shut.
That's, that's what.
We're starting soon.
RP cards in 3, 2, 1.
Portals never get more fun, do they? It's always the exact same experience.
No.
Yeah, the guide isn't really. You got 2 directions.
Assuming that's where we came from, actually.
We have 1 direction.
Hans, can you behave today?
Well, that's steep.
I would offer to hold your hand, but
I can catch you.
Oh, that's sweet.
Oh, really?
I'll just cheat, I guess. I'm fine. Fuck.
Oh, okay.
I gotta turn down this music. It's a little too loud for me.
I'll keep it in mind, not saying anything awful. I just don't want to be a problem.
I'm the only one here at the moment that has originally met Mother Nature already.
Whatever
Well,
you
what
say,
are we in
man.
store for?
She got this going on.
She says, I remember her. She's pretty friendly.
Do you think
And again,
the
it's been a while.
power of nature and living will be keen to see the undead and vampires like us?
Perhaps some of us.
The air is a lot cleaner. That is good. That is good, yeah. You should focus on getting to there.
If we are talking about the magical aspect of nature, then death is just as much a part of life.
It is. But at what point does death fall into another's domain? Pass the torch, so to speak.
I suspect when there's another principle, then if one principle was strong enough to separate into two,
I'll admit I am not educated in the principles that do exist. I was never taught. I'm not aware, but it would make sense to me that there was a separate one for after. But I suppose when one dies, they're supposed to stay dead. And as I've been told, there is no afterlife. Not really. Your principle wouldn't be needed.
supposedly, less that is the price to pay for coming back.
We have feet and eyeballs. There's no need to stop the entire party for us.
Oh. Yes.
Nothing. Just walking.
I see.
Hmm. One should not be left alone in the woods, no matter how safe a place.
I'm near rabbits.
Rabbits bring wolves.
Indeed. Looks to be the empty basin that way.
Hmm.
Oh.
What?
I believe they might be leaving the woods behind.
There was a cave back that way. Could be easier than climbing over this mountain.
Do I need to carry some people out?
No, they got eyes and feet, as they claim. They don't seem to be putting much work into it, that's for sure.
Well, if someone attacks them, go scream and I'll run back.
Let them know there was a cave back there. Could be easier than traveling through this terrain.
Yes.
Our guide has abandoned us.
I'm up there waiting.
Perhaps someone should inform them.
Yes. It does seem like there are paths back there as well, which are both beyond.
Oh, yes, this is lovely. 45-degree angles of a slope.
On the horse to the one without a leg.
You don't want to take up the ride, man. We're lost.
Seriously.
Why am I doing it this way?
Good horse you can use, you know.
I suppose there is.
And now he's walking back! He has no right to complain if he's going to be walking back and forth.
Am I missing something? Is this...
What?
What's going on?
If you make one of these treks again, take whatever magic stuff they have.
I'm not going up that.
Not, I'm going to stand there. Just because I want to.
Okay.
Curious.
If you need help trailing behind, I can just carry you at this point to get there first.
No, it's not that.
That's a dead end.
Good news is there are
Still a
multiple
good place
paths
to
back.
commune later on.
I heard. Might be up here though.
Oh, we went the opposite way.
Dark odds.
Oh. No comedic in that.
That is.
Oh, like down the hill.
Back we go.
No, I didn't. Did not understand any of it.
You were right about the paths.
Probably just climb down there.
I want to go look at that. Are you coming with or are you going with them?
I'll come with. I have some
She's going with the
oddities about it too.
I just remembered that.
That's honestly the second thing that came to mind. I was just about to realize that.
I see.
We're at 5 now.
I'm like moving needlessly. Sit down. Once we get there.
I'm supposed to feel bad for you.
I don't care how you feel. This isn't my place to stand. Go on.
I've just never seen you without your glasses.
So glad that it's causing you such a cheeky laugh.
Makes you look less like a scholar. Then you speak and it's rude.
Have you met many scholars? That wasn't
He is a scholar then. Noted.
Met a few.
a few. Not a lot.
Older than her.
We used to have them visit the house.
She goes to him for advice.
Wow. I wonder what all those scholars did at the winery. Can't say that I've.
She's still one of the most malleable then.
What else would they do at the winery?
I have a horse if you're going to be all the way in the back.
We need someone to bring up the rear part.
Next time people trail too far behind, I'm carrying them. Just
drink wine.
hope they don't attack me. Last thing we need is to lose someone to like war or something.
That looks like water.
Seems like it.
There's enough path around the other side. Diverge with the 2 points.
Yes, I would agree.
As much as swimming might be
Never
easier,
saw
I don't
without
think
the
these
assumption.
people
Oh, the word.
benefit from that very much at all.
Fair.
You are such a bitter man.
I don't want to hear it from you.
Are you calling me bitter?
Why not also allow a man while we're at it?
I am certainly not a man. I'd have the mind to tease you further to see if it would disgust you.
I'm so glad when I'm trying to actually be a little serious with you. And then when I actually do take you seriously, I get nothing but curtness.
I don't recall.
Probably on the wine.
If only. I haven't had a drink in years. I am just playing with you, Junpei.
You think
Sure, you can take a joke.
a wooden bridge in Mother's territory, the principle, the very idea of nature. You think a bridge made of their wood would be weak?
You make a fine point.
Well, if I'd have known that you'd be so sensitive, I wouldn't have stopped joking with you.
Yeah, how about fine?
Like I said, wood from the source of wood itself. I don't think it's gonna be falling apart anytime soon.
It is a matter of you being sensitive rather than myself being sensitive.
Isn't wood like dead trees? The trees are better.
You've lost me again.
That happens a lot now, doesn't it?
Alright, well, it seems like less of a hill to climb with these people.
You shot these exploring, I take it.
Yes, they said as much.
Alright.
We check over this hill real quick before we waste our time.
Place, or are we gonna find like a wyvern in there again?
No, I think this is it. It's similar to what we had before.
I was about to say, it does look quite similar.
How do you know what it looks like?
The wyvern?
Right, I thought you meant about the original.
No, not the original. The cave that we dragged and ate the wyvern in.
Hope for the best.
Awkward.
It's alright. We're on clear the landing zone.
Hopefully I don't need one. I don't finish the descent on my face.
Quite like your face the way it is. Please don't go smashing it on the rocks.
Thank you.
Gets a bit narrow.
It's a bit tight.
Everyone is very fast.
Definitely not waiting.
Dead end here. Go this way.
They have eyes and legs.
Oh.
Looks like they're ahead.
Can't decide if it would be appropriate to approach or not.
I'm unsure myself.
You'd be more likely to be stricken down from back here for the disrespect.
I somehow doubt that.
Suit yourself.
Stick to the back at least.
I feel that's a wise idea.
Forgive the new group of companions, many of the old band have either been killed, taken away, left, or are currently unavailable at this moment, but I can trust that all of these people are good in nature, mostly. They have the same goal.
I see. You're probably the part of me, and I'm forever grateful for all that you've done so far. Sit. Rest. This is a safe place for all of you. Rest easy, but nothing will come of you as long as you're in my presence.
Right. That makes things a little easier.
Allow me to
So,
meet you halfway. There. It's a bit easier, so you don't have to break your necks to look at me.
enough. We were told to come meet you in regards to the principle of Earth.
Yes, Titan is sent you all to meet me. What is it that you truly wish to do, going forward? What are your goals, Jack?
I'd just like to see the Dark Lord dead. Get him out of the picture. Put someone else in that throne, I'm sure. But
I do. Well, there are many paths ahead of you. All of you. And there's only so much that I can do, but the least I can do is offer you shelter, so. It's been difficult, as you may have surmised, given the fact that he's been trying to kill us off one by one, slowly but surely. Absorbing what he can. I am proud of you for one thing. You've made connections to the dwarves. They'll be of great use to you. In fact, while you're here, if it wouldn't be so much to ask, would it be alright if you brought them back sometime? There's just lots of space here that could be expanded upon. And
you
can't
want
do it
us
alone.
to bring dwarves here?
One of the many paths was merely a suggestion. There's also the idea of seeking out the other principles.
Well, we could escort a dwarf or two over, but you are aware how they are, right? They'll turn this entire magical grove you've got into an industrial revolution.
Definitely prefer the cave than whatever the hell they're gonna build.
If you were to explain to them that it's merely nothing more than an expansion, I'm sure they would respect me in my domain. But like I said, that's one path of many.
Would be helpful to have the Nera. Easier to get things from them. We still do
Same
need to find the
crossbow.
other principles, though.
Yes. There are quite a few out there still. And while it isn't exactly the easiest to pinpoint, I do have a general knowledge of where they could be. We have a sense for each other.
My
Well, if they're in danger
concern.
of being hunted.
Right.
Probably
My concern
go for the
now
ones that are most in danger first.
is that they require some sort of healing, as far as I understand. The principal of Earth did. He was tiny, as he would describe, although I would say he was bloody massive.
Yes, Titan. He was much grander before, infinitely more vast in size and mass. But as time went on and the Dark Lord grew more powerful, we've all grown so much more weak. It's been difficult for all of us. Much like you, we're holding on tight.
Do we bear the means to heal them? Return them to their strength?
I'm not certain. It's hazy in my mind what could possibly even aid us. So far, what you've done has done wonders for myself. Little by little, I can feel myself getting stronger, but it's not enough.
Right.
Definitely better than nothing.
I see you've
Is any
made friends with someone dead. It's quite interesting.
You have quite a few.
Funny.
We could leave if you'd rather.
Goodness, no, you're a guest. And if you're with Jackson, I trust these people. You're alright. I wouldn't kick out those who extend their branches to me. Nevertheless, like I said, this is a safe place for you. Though, I will say it's a bit run down. So, how you choose to develop it is entirely up to you. But this will be a safe place for you all the same. You'll have to forgive me. It's been a long time since I've been around so many of your kind. A bit jarring, really.
To be honest, it's been a while since we've seen someone else living for a little bit.
Yeah.
Not much.
Or not trying to kill us.
More of that, yeah. No, or it's been a while since you've seen someone not terribly obsessed of seeing us dead.
I'm sorry that our travels have been so different. I shan't know. Let's move on to the next section of what I was going to bring up to you today. That boat of yours that you came in on, you've made quite an ally. It's willing to continue to harbor you, take you to places, travel with you. And I even took the liberty of sending scouts out to bring it to the northwest of there. Which, follow me. This is the Twilight Blade. I forgot to introduce myself to the rest of you. I'm Mother, for those of you who didn't catch my name. I am the principal of nature, and I'm here to help. It's, like I said, it's been a while since I've talked to mortals.
Fuck me, our boat is a living creature, isn't it? I forgot about that.
You forgot. It is quite the detail people tend to look over, but he's very much alive.
boat?
Yes.
We traveled on it.
A dragon.
Oh fuck! You know we got you here, didn't we? Fuck. Yeah, yes, we have a boat. It's a living dragon.
So yeah, they're also. I see. Okay. Like to meet
Well, they
them.
make you look like a baby, I'd say.
Watch your tongue.
Not even the size of its head.
No, I
Swallow you.
am being honest. This isn't some jab at you. The dragon is the size of a boat because it is the boat.
Rather small for a dragon, actually. Possible. Continue, please.
Oh, of course. But, as I said, it's northwest of here. So if you were to continue your travels, that would be the first place to go to at least get on a boat. And furthermore, the enclave you're in now is a system of tunnels. So if you were to go exploring, well, who knows what you would find. It's a bit tight for some of you, and I'm sorry for that, but it's still your home.
Yeah, December's tough. I'm sure they can brute force their way through anything and make December-sized holes.
I'll make a point to not find any holes in the wall that are my size. I made it in, that's what matters. Gotta shimmy a little bit.
I'll make note that we'll try to make things a little bit more you-sized. There must be so many questions you all must have, and I'll do my best to answer them as best I can. But I will say that there is only so much time that I can allot you for now. There's many places that need my assistance, plenty of wards to renew. So, while I'm here, I'd be happy to answer anything I can.
Are there any principals in the area that you know of already that are being attacked?
That's a bit of a broad question. It's going to take a bit. While I did say that we had a sense for each other, it takes a few days to get to locate anywhere near them. Is there anyone in particular that you would like to find?
No, it's when you mentioned that they're being attacked, that their power is being taken, I immediately think that it's a priority.
One of
I
many.
think they all are, to be honest, which is a bit of an issue.
That is the issue. There are many of them. There are so many of us. But it feels like lately it's barely any of us at the same time. Nevertheless.
You make mention that you're weaker in your current state, you're not at your full strength. I'm
Yes,
assuming
much
that
like the rest
means
of
you're
us.
in no position to grant one of us power. The Earth Principle mentioned chosen few. By each one, they, fuck, I don't know, some terminology he used for it, but making one of us all powerful.
Virtuous. Well, it is not within my grasp yet. If you were to continue down this path of assisting us, I would be able to regain my strength much like the others, and would be able to bless you, or those of you interested.
Right.
And what the blessing do too?
As the namesake goes, a blessing of my own helps you garner power, nature, or any other principle that you would like. They're called virtues. They offer a greater power, an extension of our own.
Definitely sounds helpful.
But as I
Use
said,
magic.
it's a bit of a strenuous task as of right now. We're not at our full potential.
Gotcha.
speaking of them, I know you said it's difficult to search. Is there any principal that typically spends time on this continent that you might know of? It might be a better starting point. I mean, we have the boat, but I suppose if we don't have to leave this land right away.
It'd take me some time to double check. As I said, I'm not at my full power, and we're trying to keep ourselves on the lower end of the intention, the Dark Lord.
Fair enough.
But while you are in my care, I will do my utmost to assist you in any way that I can. As I said, this enclave is your home. Do with it as you will, and you are safe here.
Right.
Though, I will say, the path ahead of you is very grim, as you must know. And there are many before you that you must choose, so be careful. All of you. And, well, it's a bit much of what you've gone through, but I'd like to thank you once again for all of your efforts and making it this not many would.
I'm sure if you could find more fitting people for the job, you would have picked them, so.
There are more than you realize.
Right, if you wouldn't mind, I'd like a moment of everyone, and then we'll possibly discuss plans. Figure out what we want to do.
If you have any more questions, possibly who the other principals are, I'd be more than happy to do my best to answer those questions as well. Anything you have in mind, I will do my best to answer.
Thank you.
I guess just the one final thing to make sure we're on the same page. You're not currently certain of how to return other principals to their full strength yet, are you?
Not at present, but I have an advisor that I will be discussing with. He's been assisting me, as I'm only one principal.
See. Okay. Return a bit then. I have ideas for anyone that's curious, and guess they tell me I'm an idiot for a little bit.
Trust all of you, and please.
Thank you.
Out of curiosity, never mind. We'll find out in due time.
We'll switch to an ancient tongue for your easement.
Out of curiosity, are you Oster, or is that name familiar to you?
I am familiar.
Huh.
Though I am not the one you speak of.
I see.
We could go and grab the dwarf.
Is there a different way in which you should be addressed? Or
not currently.
Wasteful, almost. Just go there
I
and
see.
grab them. We know the principal of Earth is there. We could. But it'd be difficult, I think, for them to find us without sending out another guide and tiring Mother more than I think we already have.
But sending our whole group to grab 2 dwarves. They would be helpful.
Exactly. Seems like a waste of energy. I'd like to maybe go grab them in the same effort that we can go rescue and restore the strength of the Earth principle all in one go. They're in a similar location after all.
Lest there be another principal in that location.
Could be.
That might also be the case, in which case we can also heal them. Point is, I'd like to save that area in general for a little bit later down the line. If we're desperate to things, we can get them shipped anyway.
The more principals we're bringing them here,
Hmm.
and we immediately
thing
become
is-
the prime target to attack.
Indeed, and I'm not entirely sure we can bring a principal anywhere. The Earth Principal was weak, and he was about the size of that tree, honestly, standing.
Okay, not too big.
And this is in his, as far as I understand, nearly dead form. Point is, we're not lugging that around all too easily. I think we're better off just healing them in the spot they're in. By consideration, as much as it pains me to even admit trying to go here, the northern city of Graina, Afrins, is a city of philosophers and self-righteous pricks, but they're intelligent. I believe if we're going to find information anywhere that pertains to healing the principles, it'll be there. That or the Dark Lord's country, but I think it's the last place any of us want to go.
If we go around asking about the principles, we're gonna put a target on our back. We have to steal that information, most likely. And
Likely. But
Still,
we can walk around
about it.
Afrins a little bit better, I'd say. Still risky, but it's a city, and there's not a lot of fighters in it, if any. Built upon by philosophers and men of the mind, maybe a few mages, but I doubt we'd find much of anyone that's gonna put up a real big fight if we do have to combat anything.
Otherwise, if anyone knows how to heal a principal, perhaps one of these other principals shall.
It's a possibility. I'm not entirely sure what the list of all the other principles are. I was under the assumption if nature doesn't know, then who the fuck else would? But
Blood, divine, ones who actually heal.
fair enough. We'll get a map going. I do have a map of the world. Far more updated than most thanks to the Guild of Assassins. I'll cross-reference with Mother once she's done her little search. See what seems convenient in traveling and what we can find. Perhaps one of the divine or blood would be more useful.
Would. But of course, there might be more other options that might be more worth, but we'll have to wait and see what we have to do.
It is the fact that it has made you feel that way. That is what I am sorry for.
I accept. Thank you. I suppose going forward now you can laugh and I won't take offense. At least in this instance.
Perhaps. You need not insanguinate for my sake.
I do so anyway. Not much monsters to go around trying to kill us.
Well, respectfully, this is also me asking you not to hold it over my head should we ever quarrel like this again.
It is just what we agreed upon.
that there is a ritual for everything, but I won't. Just depends where you look for it.
Inclined to believe.
It's just a matter of finding it.
Right.
I've been to a city before. It'd be fun. I'll be down.
I don't mean to be at least. It is, but I don't mean to be rude. You would probably stand out the most, December.
Yeah. If they come and try and kill me, I'll kill them.
Suppose they're considering a trip to some city. Not sure.
Well,
You've lived here.
North of Grania.
Lived up in the mountains.
I believe it was called
It's not
Athens or something similar.
I see.
It is regular folk living a normal life in a quiet, peaceful city, watching one be torn apart by you for
Though I am
Do you know where
unfamiliar.
I've been?
comments made about your appearance, and then guards grabbing you, overwhelming you in sheer number, either locking you away or publicly executing you. You can't quite just kill your way through everything. Not obviously, anyway. Sneak around, it's much easier. After starting a fight in the middle of town, a certain way to get yourself locked up or killed.
Back at home, we never really had guards. Bear showed up hundreds ago.
Oh, we better get used to it, because I think we're going to be away for a long time.
Not a whole lot to go back to anyway. Your plan sounds good. Or one of us start.
It's an option at least, because even though, as we said, even though there wouldn't be a principal nearby, if we went to the city, it would at least be information that we can make use of.
Possible the other principals might know as well.
That too. We'll just have to wait and see what our options are first.
Out of curiosity, who here is more well studied in magic? Does anyone know what schools there are? What principles we can expect?
There's gotta be a fire one. Water.
There would be a fire one, yes. Should be divine, there would be one for blood. There's already the earth one.
Conjuration does not yet have one for being newer.
Yes.
Right.
Conjuration is new, so. There would be wind.
Until you won't find soul anytime soon.
Gravity,
That is
darkness.
out of their reach.
Necromancy.
The only one person actually gains
Yeah.
this blessing of I intend to claim at least one.
I'm sorry, hang on. Did you say gravity?
I did, yes.
I forgot that was one.
Fuck me, so when they die, I'm gonna start floating.
Oh.
Right, maybe. Well, if the principles die, part of them vanishes as well. The land is rotting because nature's been passing.
Yes.
If the principle of gravity dies, we just all.
Plenty of things that happen with that. Could change the very way the tides work as well.
Fuck me, right? Maybe we put that near the top of the list of things to do.
That-
Make sure gravity's safe.
That would be a priority, actually, yes.
I mean, by that logic, shouldn't we go for blood first? It runs through most of you.
That would make sense.
What's
I don't
up?
think it would lose a principle and they just really get slated. Maybe that's why they're not dead yet. What's the Dark Lord gonna do on an empire with no gravity?
I suppose at that point you simply have like a
Well, it won't die out
breakdown of
immediately,
something.
but it will be slow. Gravity is
Many of
already
these would be.
changing in some places, including islands, rocks, coming in and out of the sea. Nothing dies quickly, it takes time.
I suppose there's a lot to consider in regards to what to save first and such, but it's just a matter of knowing where to go for them. So,
Most likely go to which ones we find first.
thinking as well, the thing of, it's already lost me about taking on the power. What was it again?
Blessing.
The blessing, yes. For Mother, I suppose if she is able to do it, who amongst our group would at least be more better to take on hers, I suppose.
The druid?
Yeah,
That's
we
what I
don't
was
have a
thinking.
druid.
She would be the
I
best,
imagine
in
it
my
would be
opinion.
Wise to hand off the blessings to individuals who are already well practiced in the magics they're going to be receiving strength in.
Aye.
Causing me to go hand someone a magic spell they have no idea how to use and get us all killed with.
Exactly.
It's very possible.
I intend to claim one eventually. For our cause.
I mean, fire could be one for you, if that is the case.
I don't care which one it is, but it's something I can use.
I'm not interested personally.
I figured.
You all can do the magic shit. I'll stick to the sword and axe.
You still do enough as is, so just fine.
So like
I'm
I
not
can
killing
cast
no
much
dark
anyway.
paladin with a sword and a shield. They're taking the advantage I can get.
Yeah, I got a little bit of practice in, so yeah. A little more used to it.
You said the soul is like long, like out of reach.
Yes.
Care to explain?
Should be more so obvious. Why don't the dead stay down?
Right. Yeah, that would be hard to reach. Although that would at least be... If we were to at least somehow reach them, it would technically be around here, but... At least still hard to find, so probably not a priority as of yet.
Rules bounds me, but Soul is the most decrepit by far. And the means to get to it is not an easy feat for it in view. But we'll see if opportunities show. There's potential for some.
Shakti, come with me.
Let's see.
Let's go.
As far as I'm aware, we've been to Aston, Zeros, I believe. Now we're in Yggdrasil. Rofal and Renia yet to be touched. And there
And
is a
so far-
mysterious large rock formation in the middle of the ocean, but not entirely sure I want to go diving into that yet.
It's probably to do with gravity, so it's been iffy.
Possibility.
It's possible. So what's even the point of all of us going towards the dark side if they are the strongest? We just train them up, give them everything. I don't know. Give them the best weapons and just send them on their way.
What if we do that? They just burst like an overripe melon.
You don't know that.
I don't know that, but it's just as likely.
Do you know the theoretical sciences of how many?
You'll find that the
person
conversation
of
over
the
here is very
blessings can hold?
riveting.
Do you think it's just something you eat and you just bloat like a balloon?
No.
Or we go paint them blue and just start calling them an Oompa Loompa.
Is
I
there a
think
power
that
for
is.
blood magic?
Do you seem to think so? You did mention it.
Of course there is.
Makes sense.
You might want to start heading your way there.
Me?
You are, don't you have blood magic? You are indeed a vampire.
I'm sure there are plenty of other vampires who might be interested. Or even non-vampires, really. Anyone could use it. You just need the runes. I had an awful thought, actually, while we were
Please
talking
do
to
share.
Mother. And it's an actual awful thought. I just was wondering
Please do share.
if they are as weak as they say they are, would it not be easier to just
Eat them.
take them? Yes.
That was going to be my next guess.
It might be. It is an awful thought, but it is worth consideration.
My second thought was wondering if they bled. I thought maybe I shouldn't ask her that, though.
Potentially.
Is there a possible benefit and or a possible significant way that we could restore them to their prime? No pun intended.
Consuming them through one means or another, essence or metaphorically, might actually not be a bad consideration in some regards. If they are so weakened that it's entirely possible that could be a better outcome. Might present more of a fighting chance than trying to nurse them back to health. Who knows what that may take? It also could be absolutely disastrous.
Could be. Like I said, I know it was a bad thought. But an intrusive one, nonetheless.
Keeping it under consideration is not necessarily a bad idea. Though I do think we should likely keep it quiet.
Yes, that was exactly where I was going as well.
Here they come.
Yes.
How are things here?
Great.
You done passing
Any
out the cookies?
conclusions?
The what?
The blessings. I'm using cookies metaphorically and mockingly.
We were talking about them briefly.
Any progress on that then?
We were at least thinking in regards to at least the blessing for nature to, I've already forgotten her name, but to the druid, she at least seems more capable and better to take. Revna. Yeah, that was her name. Thank you. Yeah, Revna
Yes,
was
you've met her before.
I am aware. It's been about. Yes, no. We were at least just thinking Revna would be a more suitable choice for taking nature's blessing. I at least assume everyone agrees on this.
Yes, that's the most obvious one, I would argue.
Makes sense.
Exactly. We mentioned a couple of the other ones, and December at least wants one blessing. He doesn't care. They don't care about like which specifically. I at least think fire would work in that sense, given that's what they work with. So.
What do these blessings even do?
Not sure.
Yeah, we don't know that yet. I'm assuming he grants
It is-
power.
Yes. It is assumed that you become more powerful with this. Well, I hate that they're called powers in some cases. She called them virtues. Should you take a blessing
Virtues.
from a virtue, you gain more powerful capabilities with said virtue.
And it would more or less be better to do it with someone who is at least familiar and capable with the magic of said virtue. So in this case, nature, Revna would be more suitable for it.
I wonder though, if this scales with the backlash though. the more powerful the spell does, the backlash becomes more severe. And if given to
would
some...
assume...
And if as such, then, although having that firepower, unless it's a static sort of increase, or it is an unlocked potential they can tap into, I fear that if they have reached a cap that they can no longer lower themselves from, they will start suffering more severe backlashes in that case.
I know it's definitely possible.
It's also entirely possible this is something that is agreed upon with the principle itself. Depending on how that is done, there may be no backlash.
That is true. These could be pacts. A blessing could be the same as any other pact.
Can the spirit have multiple packs?
There are ways to do.
Pact.
Sort of, I suppose. It's a bit curious how it functions.
Either way, I'm not particularly interested in taking one, not that I think I'm very eligible for any. Fretting there, I will not be fighting with anyone for it.
Yes.
I can't exactly wield magic, so I'm out of the question. Nor do I have the wish to.
Jackseth is the same, so he's out of that as well.
I could certainly make a number of selfish browsing claims, but I will choose not to do so. I find the idea of bargaining and trying to distribute such power, whatever you want to call it, for if we have even encountered those who have it, to be a bit distasteful. Also, we just may piss them off.
Well, they're weak right now.
They are.
I suppose it's still just a matter of, like, getting a blessing so long as we're on their good books, so...
Yes.
We did so much for Gaia nature. We better be on their good side.
I would
If
hope
anything,
so
they
as
better be
well.
on our good side.
I mean, I would assume that the principle of Earth is on our good side, given that the group has already met with and assisted him previously.
Yes, I believe that's where I first met the group. It's when they were about to encounter the principle of Earth. He was a talking rock.
I see.
Incredibly impressive, very riveting.
Jackseth was saying he was about that height, and that was his diet from him, like, at a dying point for his height. Isn't it? It's not his usual.
Yes, though I would say that's very generous. Yes,
Was it
a
mag-
literal boulder.
Was it more of a physiology and biology, or was it magical nature?
It looked like a stone that you could pick up off the ground.
Big round rock with stubby rock legs.
Not even that.
Ice, yeah.
A straight rock.
It was a rock that just rolled around, or it didn't even roll.
It sat there, just sat there.
That is an unfortunate way of living.
Yes.
I'm not exactly interested in whatever power that might have in fact.
No, I think that might
Prepare
have
to be
just
set
been...
free.
I think that might have been like its dying form of being a boulder, which if so, that is very sad actually.
Yes.
So, all the more
You
reason
would
why
know
it would be okay to
susceptible
dissect it,
corrosion.
because it's dying.
Might be a
I don't think it would take a
Do you
liking
think
to
you
that,
cut
but
into
you're
it
welcome
in its
to.
stone? Do you think you find things in it?
I would bash it against another big rock until it split open.
Were you going to crunch on the geodes you find?
I
Just go
don't
get
know
those
what I
dwarves and make a pit stop.
don't know what I'd find in there. I would find something and I would write it down, and maybe taste of its blood a little, whatever it is.
Well, Jaxeth was saying that if we do end up, whether it be now or later, if we end up going to grab some of the dwarves, that it would be best to at least try and heal the Principle of Earth while we are there. So, who knows? Maybe you'll get your chance at that point.
I mean, Noah does.
Never mind. I'm not going to shut up. I'm not going to. Yeah, I stopped myself. Don't worry.
I am going to leave this cave. It's getting rather stuffy.
Yes.
I wish Jackson the best of luck. I'm talking to Mother.
So
Does
glad
anyone
you made a
remember
friend.
where we came in at? Was it that way or that way?
Yes,
that way.
I believe so.
Great.
Suppose we all might as well.
You staying here?
Rather hot in here, if you catch my drift.
Yes.
Perhaps.
Well, maybe.
So, it's a matter of who you're going to be looking for, and you brought up Bizarre and the first.
Well, I mean, the big rock, we know where he is. But, I don't know. Also, maybe gravity would be useful. Even though that fucking gravity vanishes, you'll start floating.
That would be a bit difficult. Yes. Bizarre. If you give me a couple of days, I could do my best to give you a general location if you were interested in finding them first.
Alright. And if we really end up with nothing on how to cure them, make them stronger, return them to their original selves. Much it pains me to have to go to the northern bastard of a city. A part of me considered traveling to Grenia and going to the northern city of Afrans. It is a city of knowledge and
We're fucking
intelligent folk,
cilantro, eh?
philosophers and such, and I imagine there would be the only place we could gather the knowledge on returning them to their original form. If not the Dark Lord's country, but I can't imagine any of us are in any rush to return to his land.
No. It'd be best if you try to reduce your contact with them for now. And garner your strength in numbers as well.
Speaking of numbers, almost everyone is waiting outside when you are done.
Of course. And welcome. So I will say,
Okay.
thank you for being with him when he... My boy. The little one that you were traveling with. Thank you for being with him when he...
Ew.
Hmm. Going to. I'm actually gonna try find where Mithrin went off to, because did not see them since we were talking with Mother.
Oh, did he step out? Suppose there's a few things I wish to check. Hmm. Lorelei has gone hunting. I do not know if you would join her in such affairs. If you have been her companion and such things.
Not this time.
Grand.
For I know what she's looking for.
Do you?
I am more knowledgeable than most.
Huh.
And so I have made her a deal.
I see.
One vial gives one question.
Interesting. Is it a quarry you think she will be able to find, a catch?
It does not matter the type. Blood is blood.
Interesting. You say that, but clearly there are very different properties in blood. Though I feel I don't need to be telling you that. You likely know that better than any of us.
That I do. In which I spread the deal to you.
Alright. Do share.
Any questions you have, I might answer, should I know.
A vial per question, then?
Correct.
I suppose I could do that. It should not be too difficult. I have the appropriate tools who are known for such extractions, at least cleanly. And not so cleanly. Given the use of such that I make in my own work.
I am aware.
Yes.
Though this may be boon for you.
Oh.
Something to bridge the gap that has formed.
I'm curious.
Lorelei is looking for information.
Is she?
She has stated such to me.
Is she trying to track someone down? It's personal matters to attend to.
I believe it is information about Asta. Or the one she knows as Asta. If you help her, I am
Moving
sure
on that spot.
she would be grateful.
I could certainly attempt to provide some assistance. Wait a minute. Ow! Stupid. My hand got stuck. And the thing that. Yes. Keep it in mind.
Very well.
Suppose if I could assist her, I would. Really. Just about any matter.
Noted.
Pardon the intrusion. I mean, you made it seem like everyone wanted to have a conversation about something, and as far as I can tell, everyone's scattered to the wind, so I don't...
I was
yeah.
letting them know. Well, more so letting you know, so you would not think you had been abandoned.
I think
Everyone
I would
seems
have cried many tears, I'm sure.
eager to go on their personal hunts and other things. So some degree of safety is good for Sarge.
Liberating.
Yes.
It is likely that I'll be traveling a short distance solo soon.
Oh?
Well, our boat is currently somewhere, and I need a place to set up, but my informants can keep me informed. As much as I would love to lead the Guild of Assassins into here, I'd rather not, just in case one of them gets caught in the act of their actions or on a job, taken in, and starts to spill on certain information. So none of them shall know the exact location of Mother. However, I personally see no harm in setting up a safe haven of a dock, almost, where our boat currently is, another small base of operation. I can label it. With all the information of my Assassin's Guild, they can travel back and forth, leave us information. And generally speaking, keep it better guarded against whatever fucking creepy undead decide to walk around and get a little too curious.
Right.
But, I don't know, that won't take me long. Maybe a few days tops.
Doesn't sound like a bad idea. After all, anything that improves our network of information, something that benefits us all.
You can thank them for the filled out map we have of the entire world, so... I'm hoping as well, once Mother has done her little scan, or however the fuck she does her magic thing, we'll note down on the map where each principal might generally be, so we have an idea of what to look for and where to go. I do stand by, however, the plan at the moment possibly going along the lines of us heading to Afrens. Because I don't think Mother's gonna find any way to heal the other principals anytime soon, and we'd certainly be better off knowing what we can do to help them, instead of just walking over and sort of fumbling about until maybe something works.
True. I suppose the dwarves could be of good assistance as well, but there are some drawbacks there.
My hopes were that if we could go to Afrens, find the information we need to heal these behemoth beings, we could then head back to the dwarven camp, obtain the dwarves that wish to travel with us, and then along the way, because it was not even, what, a half day, to find the Principal of Earth, on the way back, find him, heal him, and then travel Doodle in one go, save us multiple trips back and forth if we don't need them.
That would be efficient if we could do that, yes. It's not a bad starting point.
The more time we spend out on sea, the more exposed we are.
Yes.
This does also lead to the point that it hinges on success in the first part.
It does, yes.
Well, to be totally honest, if we can't find any information on how to possibly heal them from Afrens, I have no idea how we go about doing it anyway, at all. unless every... I suppose there is the chance that maybe every single principal has a similar symptom to how Mother had with the individual hiding in the manor that we must go kill, but I wouldn't place bets on that being the case for every single one of them.
Okay, don't.
The answers, Mon, for some and not for others, will be in that place. Knowledge is guarded deeply there.
There'll be a few ways to sneak in. If we can impose some sort of traveling group in the search of knowledge, research in the name of the Dark Lord, I think we'd be allowed in just fine. I do as well.
Good work.
Where is it? Still have that coin. The brooch from the assassin that came to hunt us, which was one of the Dark Lord's forces. And the brooch itself symbolizes that. A little more proof of allegiance, should anyone ask. There won't be much in the way of fighters, but probably a good few mages and their friends should we go there. They're always at war with the South, which raises warriors and combatants. Soldiers from the day they're born, more or less. But the North is just philosophers. Intelligent folk. Did we get into a fight? I'm not horribly concerned. Although it'd still be wise to avoid them, obviously. I'm sure there's one or two very powerful mages in that area.
Bound to be.
Potentially, yes.
And they are a nation devoted to the Dark Lord. They push for his approval in every fucking waking moment they have.
It turned that into an advantage.
Indeed. It does borderline an obsession, if not already going over that boundary of many over there, so push the right buttons and I'm sure they do just about anything for you.
Potentially. Regardless, I should retire. I have some things to take into consideration. So, you all have a good evening.
There you are. Wondering where you got to. Right, we found a cave. See that large rock there? Right on the other side of it, it's cave entrance. Inside lies Mother Nature. She's on her side, she is well, she is healing. She is going to soon try and find us the location of the other principals. Sort of weird fucking echolocation, I guess. And from there, we have to figure out a plan of action. How we want to move. The boat we traveled on, the Living Dragon, I'm sure you remember, he is with us still. Up north, I believe they said. Maybe a half day of travel before we can get to him, but it's nearby. What else am I possibly missing? Oh. My current plan is to be run by everyone.
Damn. That's every session. What?